Something very serious is about to happen, and few are prepared. An alarming prediction is circulating among spiritualists, mediums, and sensitives from different parts of the world. The message is clear. The chosen ones are being warned because a wave of mass departures from this world may be about to begin. Yes, I know, it sounds frightening, but that's exactly why you need to stay until the end. Today, I want to share with you something that has been received through deep meditations, channelings, and vivid dreams. A spiritual warning that can no longer be ignored. If you feel like you're not here by chance, that you have a greater mission, that you came to Earth for a specific purpose, then this video is for you. In recent months, many people, especially those with strong spiritual connection, have reported strange signs, sudden insomnia, an unexplained sense of urgency, chest pressure, chills without reason, and the most unsettling, dreams of great tragedies, waves of light, and crowds returning to the spiritual realm. No, this is not just collective anxiety. What's happening goes far beyond the physical plane, and the chosen ones, those who carry a higher frequency, are at the center of it all. There is an energetic movement taking place behind the scenes of the visible world, and this movement is directly connected to what many call the vibrational separation. Yes, we are entering a decisive period for humanity. One cycle is ending and another is about to begin. But before the light fully establishes itself, the darkness will scream. And in that moment, the chosen ones will have two paths: to remain and anchor the light, or to return to the spiritual realm to continue their mission in another foe. The big question is, why is this happening now? Why are even the awakened ones departing? What's behind this alarming prediction of mass spiritual departures? And how can you know if you're one of those meant to stay in this next phase of Earth? I will explain everything, but first take a deep breath, because what you're about to hear may completely change how you see what's happening around you. This is the beginning of the revelation, and it has already begun. Before we go on, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. I am awakened and ready for the truth. This helps this message reach more chosen ones like you, who also need to hear the call. Have you ever felt like you're living in a world that is splitting, as if there are two realities coexisting, but no longer recognizing each other? Maybe you've noticed that no matter how hard you try, you can no longer connect with certain people. Conversations that once flowed now feel empty. There's a sense of distance, not physical, but energetic. That's not just your imagination, it's real. And it has a name: vibrational separation. We are going through one of the most intense and decisive periods of our collective existence. The planet is preparing for a consciousness shift, and with it, all of humanity is being called, even unconsciously, to choose which frequency they want to remain in. It's as if we're standing before two paths. One represents the new Earth, a new cycle of love, truth, and awareness. The other represents stagnation, attachment to the old world, fear, and illusion. To hold the light in the midst of chaos, that is the role of the chosen ones. They are key players in this process, but here's a difficult truth to accept. Not all chosen ones will remain in this physical realm until the end of the transition. Some came only to prepare the ground. They came as temporary pillars to hold the vibration during the darkest part of the storm, and now they are being called back. This does not mean they failed. On the contrary, in many cases, the departure of these chosen ones is part of a higher spiritual plan. They will continue their missions from the other side, silently, invisibly assisting those who still need to remain here. But the separation isn't happening only in the spiritual realm. You've probably already started noticing it in your daily life. Old friendships falling apart, relationships ending, family members who no longer understand you. These are not coincidences. They are frequencies adjusting, worlds drifting apart, and as painful as it may be, it is necessary. Those who choose to stay tied to the old world, trapped in fear, greed, and the illusion of ego, will not be able to hold the new energy that is arriving. And those who choose to resonate with the frequency of the new earth must be prepared, because that path requires courage, faith, and deep surrender. The separation of worlds is not punishment. It is a natural response from the universal consciousness. This is the moment when each soul, based on its own vibration, chooses where it wants to be. And you, have you already sensed which world you are choosing? If you are one of the chosen ones, you've probably asked yourself at some point in life, why do I feel things so deeply? Why does it feel like I carry an invisible weight, as if I came here with a responsibility I don't fully understand? The truth is, the chosen ones came to serve as bridges between the worlds. They came to anchor light where there is darkness, to remind others of what they have forgotten, to vibrate love, even when everything around them looks like chaos. But this does not mean they are better or superior. In fact, the path of the chosen one is often the most solitary. They go through existential crises, long nights of the soul, cycles of pain, loss, and rebirth. All of it so they can grow stronger and become who they were meant to be, beacons of light in the middle of the storm. But now, we are reaching a critical point. The world is changing, energies are intensifying, and what used to be symbolic is becoming real. The role of the chosen ones is being activated. There is no more time for doubt, no more time for escape, no more room for self-abandonment. Many chosen ones are being pushed to embrace their mission, even if they don't fully understand it yet. Some feel the call gently, through signs, dreams, and intuition. Others experience it through intense life events like illness, emotional collapse, or deep loss. These aren't punishments, they are wake-up calls. The role of the chosen isn't just peaceful meditation. It's about staying conscious in chaos, holding peace amid noise, and becoming a silent pillar of light. Some chosen ones have brief missions, just long enough to deliver a message or hold energy, then they return to the spiritual realm to continue their work from the other side. Lately, many awakened souls have been experiencing vivid, powerful dreams of tsunamis, portals, and light. These dreams feel real because they are messages, not illusions. Thousands are receiving spiritual visions, whispers and symbols during sleep and meditation. These are signs from the invisible world, preparing us for something greater. Dreams are how the soul receives guidance when the mind is quiet. The time is near. You came here for a purpose. Maybe you're just now remembering. You may not understand the symbols. Maybe you wake up confused, restless, with your heart racing, but don't ignore it. When the soul dreams of the invisible, it's because it's crossing portals. Some dream of beings of light, starships, or ancient civilizations. Others see destruction, crowds ascending to the heavens, or voices calling their names. Each soul receives the message in a way it can comprehend, and sometimes the dream comes with a very clear sensation. I need to do something, but what? The answer is within you. Maybe you came to prepare others. Maybe your mission is to keep your light shining, even when darkness surrounds you. Maybe your role hasn't been revealed yet, but one thing is certain. If you've been receiving signs during sleep, sudden visions, or unexplainable intuitions, don't doubt it. The invisible is speaking to you, and the chosen ones now more than ever need to listen. It's not coincidence, it's not imagination, and it's definitely not exaggeration. Spiritual guides are speaking through dreams, meditations, and silent moments during the day. Those who are most aligned, most awakened, most sensitive have been listening. The messages don't come as commands. They come as gentle whispers, sensations in the chest, or intuition so strong they can't be ignored, and they all say the same thing: time is narrowing. Prepare yourself. For some, the warning came as a single word, repeating in the mind. For others, through channelings, oracle cards, or spiritual hearing. In retreats, healing circles, or mediumship gatherings, everyone seems to be hearing the same thing, even if in different languages. The great shift has begun, and not everyone will remain in the physical realm. This is not punishment. It's part of a larger, more complex, deeply loving plan, one that goes far beyond our human understanding. The guides have warned there will be a wave of transitions, mass departures from the physical plane. But not as random tragedies. These are energetic movements, spiritual invitations. Each soul, whether consciously or not, will make its choice. Some will choose to continue their mission here, anchoring light in the midst of chaos. Others will return to the spiritual realm, where they will keep supporting those who remain. Maybe you've already felt it, as if certain people around you were saying goodbye without words, as if part of humanity is silently preparing to leave this plane. The guides also say, not every chosen one will stay. Some came with short contracts, just to open paths, sow light, and awaken souls. And once that role is fulfilled, they return home. Even among the awakened, many are suddenly passing. Healers, light workers, souls full of life. Though the mind may not understand, the soul knows. Their mission is complete. The guides are not warning us to create fear, but to bring awareness. They ask only this: stay ready, hold your vibration, and fulfill your soul's promise. Many are feeling exhaustion, emotional waves, insomnia, or unexplained heaviness. These are not just stress. They are spiritual awakening symptoms. As Earth shifts, chosen ones are being activated, not only mentally but physically, through body sensations, emotional release, and deep inner change. This is the expansion of consciousness. The body is adjusting to higher frequencies. Old traumas and soul memories are being cleared. It's painful, but necessary. You're not going crazy, you're awakening. Your energy is shifting. You're remembering who you are, connected to their mission, and then suddenly they are gone. For many left behind, there is pain, confusion, and emptiness. How can this happen? To them, to her, to him, someone so spiritualized, so necessary at this moment. But here is a truth that, although difficult to hear, must be spoken with an open heart. Not all chosen ones came to stay until the end. Some came to prepare the ground. They came with short but intense missions. They came to awaken others. And when their light had fulfilled this role, they returned to the plane they came from. And no, this is not abandonment. It is part of a greater plan that our human mind cannot fully comprehend. Many of these departures are not failures of fate, they are planned withdrawals. In higher spiritual realms, these souls already knew they would only stay for a time. They knew their departure would come sooner than expected, but still they came, because they knew it would take only one gesture, one word, one presence to activate something great in other souls. And that is why, when these people leave, something inside us stirs. It's as if their absence pushes us toward our own awakening. Have you noticed this? In higher spiritual realms, these souls already knew they would only stay for a time. They knew their departure would come sooner than expected, but still they came, because they knew it would take only one gesture, one word, one presence to activate something great in other souls. And that is why, when these people leave, something inside us stirs. It's as if their absence pushes us toward our own awakening. Have you noticed this? Be grateful, because these souls did what they came to do. And now the question remains, are you doing your part? Because if you are here, it's because you still have something very important to accomplish. Maybe you feel that everything is happening too fast, too intense, too challenging. The changes seem relentless. One cycle ends and another quickly begins. And no matter how much you try to breathe, to stabilize, to find, Frequency is shifting, and everything that no longer resonates with this new vibration is collapsing. That's why we see so much instability, conflict, and division. The old is crying out before dying, and the chosen ones are in the midst of this vortex. They came prepared, even if they don't remember, to hold the light in this critical moment for humanity. But this comes at a price.